Hey guys, welcome to my channel Glen. My name's Glenn, and today we're going to be looking at comparing mining in a pool as opposed to mining solo. I've been trying to mine solo for the last week or so, and I'm going to share with you how I set that up on my Z9 Mini and also the results of the last week. So let's get straight into it. Hey guys, so as you know, I've got two Z9 Minis which I've been mining for now for about 2 weeks, and I generally get about 14,500 souls from each one. So all in total I get about 28 to 29,000 souls, which I think is pretty good for how little power they get. Now I've had to change the frequency on them a couple of times, but I've generally got that down to a T now, and they seem to run smoothly all day every day, so really good news. I've been mining for the first week using the sort of traditional pool system of pay per share, where you are part of a pool and you get rewarded a percentage of the any blocks that are all worked out, all combined on how much hashing rate that you generally put into the system. But in the second week I decided that I wanted to give solo mining a try. One, because I've never done it before, and two, I thought I might get lucky, who knows. I thought I'd try my luck. So they've been running now for about 4 to 5 days in solo mode. But something that struck me was that I didn't know how to do it. Now, some of you that are really into mining may already know this information and may watch this and think, oh my God, Glenn, you're being so stupid. But I really struggled. I had to do a lot of research. I was searching through Google. I tried to watch as much YouTube as I could about how to mine solo. All of them talk about different pools, but how do you mine on your own? So I thought I'd do this video to show how I've found, and I'm not saying this is the best guaranteed way to mine solo, but just how the easiest way I found it to mine solo. So I thought I'd share that with you today. So here's my two machines getting about 14,500 souls each. I actually found a website called TwoMinerscom. Now when you go over to them, they have loads of different coins that you can mine. But obviously I can only mine the Equihash algorithm, so I'm looking at Zcash, Zclassic, Zencash, Hush and Bitcoin Private. So when making your decision, obviously you need to compare the chances of you finding a block as opposed to the reward. So you've got a lot higher chance, say, of finding a Zcash block, but the total reward for finding one of them may be $30, $40. Currently, the reward for finding a Zcash block is 10 Zcash, and if we go over to CoinMarketCap and head down, you can see that each coin is worth $116. Therefore, the total reward is $1,160. So that's quite a decent amount of profit. But then you've got to take into account, right, how long is it going to take me to mine a whole block? Now, the best way I found of trying to figure this out, come over to CoinWars. I've put in here how much hashing rate I get. So let's say I get the max 29,000 out of my machines. I'm using 600 to 700 watts. 14 cent kilowatt hour. The pool fee is 1.5%. I'll get onto that in a second. And then you've got the current Bitcoin Zcash block reward and hardware costs. So click calculate. Now what it will give you is it will break down how much you should earn. This is if you're mining in a pool. You should mine about $10 a day, $75 a week. But we're not interested in that. We want to know about the solo mining. So it says here, days to generate one block mining solo, 90.52 days. So 90 and a half days to mine a block. Now it says here, this can greatly depend on your luck. And this is true. You can find a block 1 hour after you plug your machine into it and set it up, or it could take you 100 days. There's no guarantee. It's just giving you an average of what they estimate it to be, based on the current difficulty and your current hash rate. So now let's go back over to TwoMinerscom, and I will post a link to this down below. Now this website, what I quite like about them is it's quite anonymous. You don't need to create an account, you don't need to register a username, a password, an email address, your date of birth, all the usual shit that you normally would get with these sort of websites. It's literally just, it gives you the settings and the server settings, and that is it. They wait for your hash rate to come to them. If you find a block and you get it, they just pay whatever Zcash wallet address you put into the system. So there's no need for them to know who you are or what you're doing. So I think that's a plus. Now they have two types of settings here. You have the PPLNS, which is the pay per share pool type system. And then you have the solo mining. So for the purpose of this video, this is what we're going to look into. We're going to head down to Zcash because, as we've discovered, the reward for finding a Zcash block at the moment is quite high. But obviously the chance of you finding one are low, so you have to weigh that up. And it says here join pool. No registration needed, so we're just going to click join pool. And it gives us some stats here. 52 miners online, current hash rate, so 10.94 mega souls. So that's million. Last block was found 5 hours ago, so that's good news. That's for these guys here. Mining block, that's the number it's on now. The current price, we've just checked that on CoinWars, that's true. The luck is 35%, which is quite low. Pool fee is 1.5%. So out of that 1,100, if you was to find a Zcash block, they're going to take 1.5%. That's their profit. That's for them providing this service. There are probably ways of doing it slightly cheaper, but for the actual ease of use, you know, I was happy to pay the 1.5%. Current block reward 10 Zcash, which is right, and we've got the minimum payout. So if you are mining some coin that gives you a very, very small amount, you have to hit a certain minimum payout before they'll send it to your address. So you can see here there are 3 different servers: Asia, Europe and US. Now I actually tried the Europe one, and for some reason it really overworked my miners, and they didn't seem to find the address properly, so I don't know what happened there. So I actually went and did the US one. So all you do is you copy and paste this address, you head over to your Antminer Z9 homepage, and you're going to go to miner configuration, and you're going to paste that into your URL, into your pool 1, because that's the first pool that it's going to look for. And then where it says worker, this is really simple. All you're going to do is you're going to put in your Zcash wallet address. So let me go over to my Exodus. You can see here, this is my Zcash. You click receive. This is my wallet address. And you paste that into here. You click save and apply. Your machines will reset and they'll start to speed up in the fan. But once it's found this server and settled down after about a minute, then you will be mining solo. That's it. It's as easy as that. Copy and paste the server address. Now if I go back over to TwoMinerscom, which I will link down below, don't worry, it's not an affiliate, I don't get paid. This is just how I found solo mining. I'm not endorsed or paid by TwoMinerscom at all. Like I say, you don't even register an account with them, so there's literally no reason to endorse these over any other pools out there. But anyway, let's go over to Miners Online, and you'll see here, these are all the different miners that are on there. And you can actually see, this is my wallet address. So if I bring up my wallet address on Exodus, you'll see here it ends in JYKPR. And if we go over to here, JYKPR, 33,000 souls it says that I'm on average giving them. So I'm just waiting. I'm sort of full from the top. But there is someone up there with 7.37 million souls. So obviously he's more likely to find the blocks. But then it becomes a waiting game. These are all the payouts. So you can see here, these are all the blocks that have matured. So that means they've been worked out, there's been no disputes or issues, and they've been paid out. So I'm waiting for my address to appear in one of these boxes. You can see they all start with T1, and then they have the last few digits different. So I'm just waiting now for one of mine to pop up in that list, which sadly to say, I've been mining now for about 5 days solo, which means I've lost out on about $50 worth of Bitcoin, because I was using pro hashing before. But you never know, I could find one tomorrow, I could find one the next day, or I could wait 4 months and I could never find one. And this is the gamble that you need to take. Currently, the reward for mining with these on Equihash is dropping by the day. So I just thought, you know, while my miners are not completely useless yet, I might as well give the solo a try and pray to the potluck gods to see if I actually find a block. But if you take CoinWars estimated 90 days times $10, which is what the current profitability is on these machines, obviously I'd get $900. If I was mining for those 90 days and I did find a block, then actually I'm $200 better off. So I suppose it depends on how you want to look at it. Obviously I'm hoping that I find one a lot sooner than the 90 days. You know, if I found one within a week, that would be awesome, because then I could essentially pay for the machines. My return on investment would be hit, and then anything after that would just be pure profit. So I'm really hoping that I just randomly find a block. But let me know what your thoughts are. What do you think about mining solo versus mining in a giant pool? Do you think it's worth the risk? Have you had any luck finding any Zcash blocks? Please let me know in the comment section down below. Or you can always chat to me on Telegram. The link to that is down below as well. And there's about 180 of us, and we all chat cryptocurrency and mining every day in that group. So feel free to join in and ask questions. Get involved. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, all with the name BitGlen. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm sure someone will comment down below with an even better way of doing it with maybe higher odds. I look forward to seeing that from you guys. Thanks for all the new subscribers to my channel, and thank you to all the people giving these videos thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And I'll be doing a live stream again on Sunday night, where you can actually take part in the Discord live chat like we have done the last 3 or 4 Sundays in a row. So if you want to be a part of that, please join me Sunday 8 PM UK time. That's it from me, guys. See you later. Bye.